Hi you guys, so I wanted to just catch you up from the last Be the Change Challenge in May. So half of that class was about connecting to your local food chain, and we had Farmer Kevin and we had Bee and Chicken Keeper Rocky, and they taught us about all the cool things to ask your farmers at the farmers market to find out really what the truth is about where your food's coming from. That was so cool. We got so much great information, and I will post a few videos on that, but this one I want to talk to you about sleep. How to get better sleep, because we know our sleep affects everything from our digestive tract, how it works the next day, our digestive system, to how foggy we are, how alert we are, how much energy we have. Sleep affects everything. And so the premise of last month's class was I got down to two of the big components that I've learned affect me the most when I sleep. Am I living in rhythm with the cadence of nature? And two, how do I clear out the clutter up here? Because we have two problems that affect our sleep. So we are literally physically bombarded by light pollution, sound pollution, things later on at night, and we're affected physically by those, but we're also affected mentally by stress and worry and those things. When you lay down to bed or you get up at 4 in the morning and your mind is racing and you can't get back to sleep. So what's happening now is we're getting bombarded, massive amounts of input and data coming at us. And I love Osho, is one of my favorite meditation masters, and he says, sleep is a time that you can actually assimilate what's come into your presence and being during the day, and you literally look at that and go, okay, that's trash, that's trash, that's trash, because 90% of what comes at us during the day ends up being trash, but we just get blocked and the garbage bags build up and the garbage bags build up. And then we're also worried. We don't know, no longer is it just that we're bombarded by this stuff that especially our ancestors weren't bombarded with, but we worry about it. It's paper lions, paper tigers, paper bears, paper bills. That was Charlie. And so we come up to our bedroom, and then instead of laying down and having had that time to take with nature to slow down the cadence of our day, and to turn the lights down earlier on at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and to settle ourselves into sleep, and we go up to bed with our laptops or our iPads or our other things, and so we're getting off the rhythm and cycles, and then we worry. So your next video is going to be much more positive than this one. I just wanted you to know that you're not alone. Like, so many people say that they wake up in the middle of the night, or I can't get sleep. I have so many students that talk to me about that, and that's what the next video will be about. I'm going to give you a bunch of tips and a different perspective, so that you can start to turn on your willpower and your self-efficacy and your thinking to say, okay, well, I can't do this, definitely not that, but I could do this, this, or this, to start to change that cycle and to start to change that pattern, so I start to get better sleep. The reason this is worth it, why you ask, why the hell is all this worth it? Like, why do I go to these classes? Why do I do this? Because I am at a point in my life where now, because I meditate on a daily basis, and because I recognize and see what affects my sleep patterns and have stepped back to see what affects me, I now very rarely get that middle of the night wake up where I can't go back to sleep or go to bed. As soon as I go to bed, my head hits the pillow and I'm out like a light, and I sleep through the night. And so it's just finding those balances of how we work and what we can do to make little small changes, incremental changes in our life, to make a big impact on our day tomorrow, so we wake up refreshed. Namaste.